if that's okay with you.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, the question is from DJJOD. He asks, it's a NFL question, who will start for the Niners, their QB, for their QB situation? And if you were the coach, who's your first pick in the 2013 NFL Draft? Who would you select?
So is he asking who will we start or who should start?
If we were the coach, who would we start?
You got to stay with Smith. With Kaepernick, he used another dimension to the 49ers, but I got to stick with what's working. You don't ever mess with what's working.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Alex Smith, he didn't lose that job playing bad. He lost it because he was injured. And, you know, that being what happened, you got to give him that shot. I mean, that's still his team.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I think Harbaugh, I'm not going to say he made a mistake. I mean, I agree with everything he does, but, you know, it could cause controversy now. It really can, because I don't think, in my mind, I don't believe Alex Smith would have lost that game yesterday.
Yeah, right now, especially this late in the season, is not the right time to start experimenting with your starting quarterback.
No, I would agree with all three of you. Start Smith. But I was telling Pete this a few hours ago. Say you start Smith and he, turns over the ball twice, either a fumble, interception, whatever. Then you throw Colin Kaepernick in the mix.
But you're pretty much doing the same thing he's doing now.
But say Colin screws up twice. Then you throw Alex Smith back in. One, you keep the defense guessing.
But then you keep the offense off balance because they're adapting to a new quarterback style.
Yeah, they won't be in sync.
That's a risk you take when you go in there. I mean, that's why you keep what's working, what should be working, and now you got to wonder. Now, Smith, I know he's upset. But now Harbaugh's already said Kaepernick's starting again against the who we play, the Finns.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
So overall, I mean, once again, the fan base has already pulled aside to sides. The fan base is being torn apart. Now we're just waiting for the locker room to start being torn apart, because sooner or later, if Kaepernick doesn't improve after what we saw this past Sunday, there's going to be a lot of Alex Smith people be like, wait a minute, Alex wouldn't have done this, Alex would have done it this way, Alex would have been smarter. And then you got the people who be like, well, this is who, Alex can't throw, Alex can't complete passes, Alex can't do this. And sooner or later, we're going to see a Jets. It's possible. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it is possible that we can see a Jets turmoil. No matter how strong you are as a coach, Patrick Willis, I'm pretty sure will knock anybody out with Vernon Davis. To keep it Navarro Bowman, obviously, because everybody knows it's about the team.
Mm-hmm.
But we all see Alex face that it's not about the team. He's mad because he's not starting.
Yeah, I can't blame him. I mean, it's just like it's like I said. He didn't lose a job outright. He just got replaced.
He had a concussion. That's all he did.
Yeah, because he had a concussion. I mean, in this kind of situation, to keep everybody from picking sides, start Tolzien.
Okay, I'm gonna fix my answer and say maybe they should have just stuck with Smith. Okay, then who would you draft, or what kind of player would you draft? This upcoming draft in 2013.
Well,
what do they need?
Well, honestly, all they need really is either a free safety or a strong safety.
Yeah, they need somebody in the backfield and on defense, because
maybe get ready to get rid of what's his name. Maybe get someone to get ready to replace Justin Smith.
Yeah.
He's getting up there in age. Maybe an end or a safety. Maybe a corner. That's pretty much where the second. Well, the corners are pretty much easy with Tolliver, Rogers, and Brown.
Yeah.
And Golston's the only one not under contract. I'm pretty sure they're going to work something out with him.
Yeah.
The only reason why I don't see him doing anything is because the guy just cannot control his emotions during the game.
Yeah, he's gonna get tossed or fined a lot of money one of these days for a hit that just
I'm not talking about the hits. I'm talking about overall. He keeps getting under 15-yard penalties for no reason.
And it's especially when he makes those kind of hits, like the one he made, was it last week, where he flipped the guy over?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a legal hit.
Yeah, it's a legal hit, but, the NFLs are going to look into that, and they're going to say, you know what, this guy's too aggressive.
Until he makes a wrong hit, he has a right to fight for it. But, overall, they just need... I see Dolson staying, but I know he's going to want to get paid because that guy can hit. He's a Ronnie Lott in motion.
Yeah.
So we're all saying safeties here?
Safety, corners are an in. It's one of those three.
I wouldn't be surprised if they sign a kicker.
No, not with your first pick. We ain't the Raiders.
If you really want to be bold on this, why not sign another QB?
No. Kaepernick's the pick right now for Harbaugh.
But then what about Smith?
Smith hasn't learned to learn to be a backup, or Smith has a contract to where it's common sense that Kaepernick was supposed to take over next year. If It's common sense that they can release Smith anytime they want. And I think that's what Harbaugh's doing. He's wanting to see what he got with Kaepernick to see if the Niners should cut Smith. I mean, friends come and go, but this is a business, man, and that's what everybody has to realize is.
Yeah, it was like what I said on Facebook. It was like the Starship Trooper thing. You know, you're the man until you're dead, or we find somebody else.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much. I mean, they found someone better, and now they're just now letting them get to play, and that's pretty much what the Niners are doing. And I mean, when has this franchise ever been faithful to Smith? So really, I mean, it should not be a surprise to what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, from like the word go, everybody was clamoring for Alex Smith to be taken out or something like that, you know?
And that's the sad part, is the guy was actually winning, and they still wanted him taken out. And what we saw this past Sunday was Alex Smith in just a different uniform.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what we saw, Alex Smith in number 7.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I was like, wow, dude, I'm just seeing Alex Smith just more mobile.
Yeah.
That's all I saw. So, I don't know, that's just my perspective on it.
And thanks for your question. You can send us questions on Facebook. It's facebook.com/DC Sports Hour, because we do have one more show, and we would love to answer your questions, either about the NFL, any sport in general, or just ask a question about us.
If you want to know my phone number, it's your joke.
So again, DCSportsHour.com DC Sports Hour whatever, Facebook/DC Sports Hour.
Put DC Sports Hour in your find it part.
On Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm very confusing. Anyways, let's go to Week 14, our picks. We'll start with the Thursday night game. It's going to be a classic. Denver versus Oakland from the Coliseum. Who do you pick?
I picked the team that won't get knocked out, which is the Broncos. I'm sorry. This game, I'll be surprised the NFL Network even has it not blacked out.
It's probably the only game that they may actually resell out.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be Manning's going to pick apart this secondary. The team's going to just dominate them.
Yeah, you know what? I'm actually hopeful for the Raiders in this game, because I mean it is a divisional rivalry between the two. But I don't think the Raiders are gonna pull that one out against Manning.
I mean, this is gonna be the MVP, Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
So, Denver all the way. Now, this game may be a bit confusing because this is Richard after all, or Richie, whatever the heck we want to call you. The Kool-Aid team, San Diego versus the third-string quarterback in Pittsburgh.
Oh wow.
Oh.
You know what? I'm not drinking no Kool-Aid.
Oh dear, you are gonna do it.
Charlie Batch is gonna. I mean.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, he's going to do it. Charlie Batch is going to do it. I think he's going to win this game. Pittsburgh easily beat San Diego. Don't drink your Kool-Aid. You know you want to.
Pete, go ahead and think. I'm choosing Pittsburgh as well. I mean, Batch is due. I feel like he'll get another win. Polamalu's back. I think that defense will step up again.
Yeah, that goes 3 for me.
Oh, now you don't want no Kool-Aid.
Too much Kool-Aid will rot your teeth.
Tennessee and the Colts from Indianapolis. Are you going to jump on the luck train? Because we already know I am, so Colts easy.
I'm jumping on the Chuck Strong train, or whatever it's called. That's what I'm jumping on. There it is. I'm going for Chuck Strong.
I'm going to go with the luck train, of course.
Can't wait for this train to be derailed.
The Jets and the Jaguars, Tim Tebow's possible future team. I'm probably kidding on that part, but who's your pick?
Go ahead, Pete.
That's a hard one, because you got two crappy teams playing against each
Simple
other.
as that.
You know what? This time I'm gonna go with Jacksonville. I didn't pick them once all this year. This is the one time I'm gonna pick them.
So what, you thought they were gonna be 0-10 or whatever?
They were gonna be what?
0-10.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna be 0-10.
I'm sorry, I gotta go with the Jets. Jets.
Pete, you'll have a friend. I'm jumping on the Jacksonville train.
Of course, you guys are like lovers.
Oh my God. Well, you're gonna be lovers on this one. Chicago and Minnesota.
Probably.
Chicago, I'm picking.
Yeah, well, you know what? I think Minnesota might pull one out.
Oh, yeah, they're breaking up. Now we're lovers. Yeah, I'm going with Chicago.
You're really picking Minnesota, Pete?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Minnesota because, I mean, the past couple of weeks, Chicago doesn't look the same.
All right, Cam Newton versus Matty Ice. Falcons, Panthers. From Carolina, who you pick?
You know I'm going to go with the Birds.
All right.
They're going to get eaten. I think the Panthers get their revenge. Cam Newton doesn't fumble this time, and the Panthers will win this one.
I'll pick the Birdman. Atlanta Falcons.
That'd be funny if it was a replay of the last game where this time actually Matt Ryan fumbles the ball.
I would love
Oh. Philly and Tampa Bay. This may actually be somewhat of a good game, but I'm probably talking out of my behind.
You
so
are.
I'm picking Tampa Bay. There's no doubt.
I don't know. I think Philly might win this one.
Where are they playing at?
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I'm going with Tampa Bay. I don't believe
How many has Philly lost? 8 straight?
8 straight.
Yep.
They have Nick Foles starting, but you know what? They look like they found another running back though. They
That's
have a strong running back in there.
See, that's one of the reasons why I picked Philly for this one. Because I mean, after 8 straight games, you're bound to run into a win.
I don't know. Detroit ran into 16 straight games.
So me and Rich choose the Bucks, and you choose the Eagles. Rams and the Bills from Buffalo. Let's choose the Rams. After what Fisher's been doing to that team, you can't count them out. Choose the Rams.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, especially what the Rams did against the Niners.
You gonna be our lover too, Rich?
Nope, I'm running against Buffalo.
Oh,
They were my pick to clinch a playoff spot, and they're still mathematically in it. So, haha.
Dallas and Cincinnati.
Wow. I'm going to go with Cincinnati in
Yeah,
that
so
game.
am I. Andy Dalton eliminates the Cowboys, and everybody cheers.
And I'll join this party or whatever you want to call it. Baltimore and Washington. Are you RG3, Rich?
Yes, I am RG3 until I lose.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to go RG3 on this one.
I'm gonna go with Joe Flacco just to anger all of you.
Yeah, now I'm really upset.
And the battle of who stinks more, Kansas City and Cleveland.
Oh, Cleveland's gonna win this one easily.
Yeah, I think Cleveland's going to win this one, too.
I'm sorry, but your tragedy emotional is all done and over with. They'll be forgotten by 2 weeks. So.
Yeah,
Now-
and you know, the past couple of weeks, the Browns, they found something.
I've been telling you guys this.
Oh, here we go.
I don't know why. You guys should just go work for Tyler Lodi.
Oh, you gotta stoop that low. I'll choose Kansas City to lose. Miami at San Francisco. Let's not even talk about this. We already know who we're all picking.
Maybe I want to go with Tannehill.
You would really choose Tannehill on this?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying maybe. But I will choose the Niners.
Niners.
Niners, I think, you know what, it would be a better game if they played it in Stanford Stadium again.
Oh, God.
Anything that revolves around Oregon.
No.
No, Stanford's where they play the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Super Bowl 19, Miami and Frisco.
New Orleans at the Giants.
I'm going to go with New Orleans.
Me, I'm going to go with the Giants. After a loss like that, they're going to bounce back.
Yeah, I feel like Eli will bounce back too. He's off and on. Arizona at the Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Yeah, Seahawks.
Arizona just has no.
3 for 3
Yeah,
here.
Arizona's nowhere now.
Yeah.
All right, we have the night game, Detroit and Green Bay.
Green Bay. Detroit's done after Luck just traumatized their season.
Yeah, Green Bay's going to win that one easy.
And I'm trying to get the Monday night game because I have a error at the moment, sadly. I did not put down the right game.
Oh my God! This is reason why our show is not going to be watched by
Oh,
5 people.
5 people. I
5
apologize
people
for...
signed off.
Yeah, and those people that are watching made a mistake and went on this went on our show by
Now
accident.
they realize that Ricky Lake is on. They're going to go watch her.
Yeah, or Springer.
Oh God!
Or
Well, I know
Morey.
it's Houston in this game. I can't find their opponent. I think it's New England.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Because I wrote Pittsburgh for no reason whatsoever.
Probably
Hu-
we were taking
Be
Pats.
quiet. Houston or New England from Foxborough.
That's a tough game.
It is a tough game.
Cause,
Are
I
you
mean,
guys serious?
yeah, it's a tough game.
Why?
I mean,
Who you
got-
picking?
New England. Tom Brady, the Master Chief. You can't go wrong against a guy who, overall, statistically wise, is better than Manning,
Yeah.
but is not overall as a football player.
Yeah, you know what? I got to go with New England too. I mean, Tom Brady is like God over there.
Yes.
He can do no wrong over there unless he
He
loses the Super Bowl to the Giants again.
Well, I mean, I don't even think people even care because they got 3 from him. But I mean, still overall, the guy has Leonardo DiCaprio's ex-girlfriend, his wife, has 2 kids with the Super Bowl. The guy's living a fantasy.
And I'll
Yeah.
decide to be a jerk and pick Houston and go against both of you, and then you all can laugh at my face. We'll conclude the show for today. Our last show is Thursday, so please tune in and love us for the very last time this semester.
I'm
Semester.
For Pete, Richie, I am Insanity. We will see you for the last time on Thursday.
I'm streaking.
Good day.
We're going streaking.